Hey, just a slow day. Went for a walk in the park with my friend and her kiddo. It's nothing fancy, but this has become a staple for me. I go for my 2 hour walk and I feel as if this is something that I have to do daily, like taking a shower, for my thoughts to feel refreshed, for my gaze to look outside of my apartment, outside of the things that I need to accomplish. And we were just watching the kiddo run around in circles, and we were talking about everything. In 2 hours, you can cover so many things. And of course, we went to the question of what's next. And this question always comes up. And for people like us, people who moved and started over, changed countries, it's just the background noise at this point. And although not every time, but sometimes I do get an answer to that question. And it's always the same, that it's okay to just be where you are. There's a park bench in front of you. There's some bunnies running around the park. You look around and there is a world around you. And these questions, they don't need an answer sometimes. And when they do, you usually answer them. So what's the point of worrying?
I recently learned how to make this cream of mushroom soup. So this is my third try right now. By this point, I think I have become part human, part tea, just because I've been sick for over a month, and this has become my whole personality, I think, at this point. Anyway, I'm here sleepy and foggy, but finally not in pain as I was before. So yay for me. I recently watched Black Mirror new season and I love it. I love. First episode, last episode, and the one where he had to remember how his ex looks like. I've also watched, since I'm sick, I'm allowed to watch anything I want. So I watched my favorite little guilty pleasure show, which is Jack Reacher. I think honestly part of me enjoying the show is because he is very tall. I'm sorry, as 5'8" or 173 centimeter girly, I don't often meet guys that I have to look up to. Normally it's either here or here. But maybe someday, somebody tall in my life will appear. I have finished Anthropologist and I really enjoyed it. I gave it 5 stars because it came on my Libby audiobook and I started listening to it and I was sure I'm not gonna like it. Happy surprise. I started like washing dishes and just having this book, and I found myself being distracted by the story and being kind of really into it and not wanting to stop. And I listened to it in one day and it was such a lovely story that I could get into. Compared to maybe Whereabouts that I recently listened to, it felt even more engaging for me personally. Recently really loving these kind of very quiet stories that almost tell you nothing and there is no kind of like huge payoff or anything, but kind of like little slice of life type of things. I have been gravitating towards those for some reason. Yeah, looking for my next one. But I went to the bookstore. I didn't film because I felt horrible and looked horrible. It was my first day antibiotics. I'll show you what I got. Tell me why I sat down with 6 or 7 fantasy books because I was listening to this creative writing course by Brandon Sanderson. I was like, the way he describes his books sounds really interesting. I diligently went through, I think I spent maybe 2 hours in the bookstore. First 5 pages of all of these books that I picked up. And most of these books just felt so boring from the first page. It was all like heroic. And I've been watching some reading vlogs recently and in the fantasy realm, somebody said that it was good. I don't know if I can trust their taste. Honestly, I would say it would be kind of the polar opposite of me, but I did read the first page of this and it seemed very Netflixy, if you know what I mean. Like when you kind of understand the shots that they're creating, like I can visualize everything that's happening because why not? I am willing to try every author, I'm willing to try every book if what I get from that is finding out something that I would really love. So today I'm going to be reading this book. So on the menu today is to go to see some animals in a cute little animal park situation with my friend and her kiddo. Who doesn't love kids activities? I do. You know who I really want to see some bears or some kind of kitty cat. And I'm really excited because I'm gonna go on 20-minute metro trip right now. So I'm gonna be reading my physical book. Yay. So excited to see bears. I think when you live in a city, like seeing animals so close and they're not dogs or cats or hamsters is just crazy experience. You're like, am I on a different planet right now? Or
He gave us birdies and also mourn for better or for worse.
hello everyone and welcome to my bedroom. I don't think you've seen this angle yet, but I have no doors actually. Do you see here? I have no doors in this flat, which is, it's both a blessing and a curse. You don't really have to like separate the sunlight, so that's very good. But anyways, planning to do a little reading if I don't snooze too much, because I've been sleepy. But I have some updates. Yesterday I went to the animal park and I got to see what I wanted to see. I wanted to see a bear and I did. I really wanted to see otters, but I didn't see them. I think they were on a break, a coffee break probably, because I didn't see those. I had the loveliest day. I did like 12,000 steps. Such a huge place as well, like very walkable. Such a cute, gorgeous weather and perfect day for it, to be honest. A little bit of nature reconnection and some animals. I love animals. I love animals. So yeah, done with my 25 minutes. I'm on the 24th page right now. Some kind of mysterious scenario. Who are these people? I'm assuming it's gonna be some supernatural power. This is what it's kind of giving so far. I don't know. I know nothing about this. Let's see. I'm gonna do my exercise right now, the one that I'm supposed to be doing. First I need to warm up. And then I'm going to send to my trainer and then he's going to evaluate if I did it correctly. I need to start a bit slow. I need to do this every day anyways. My delusional brain is like thinking, oh, this is going to be a great prep for a handstand. I was really dreaming of doing like a handstand. Girl, you need to first do the basics, like recovery things, and then you can think about doing your tricks. I'm like, my brain is like already, I'm going to do an amazing handstand, like calisthenics. I'm gonna make myself some lunch right now and I think continue listening to my book. It's an interesting book. I was reading a little bit and then listening a little. The funniest thing is that I had to, first 2 chapters, I had to re-listen to, I think 2.5 times, because I didn't understand what is going on when they were talking about all kinds of rifles and things like that, and then the revolution and things like that. I'm an art historian by degree, but I do not like history of wars and things like that. It's just a snooze fest for me. So this is what initially like threw me off from this book. I didn't read properly what it is about, so I thought it's going to be about like this 1967 something revolution, and I was like, oh no. But it's very interesting. It turns out it's interesting. Still confusing because of the science bit, but interesting.
Hi, I just came back from a walk and I think I did 6,000 steps, 4.4. I got so extremely sleepy. I don't know, either from the book, because I'm like in the middle of it, around 50%, and a few chapters that I was just listening on this walk had just made me so bored. It's so like maximum brain energy in some parts when it describes like the science. There was like a whole chapter of like reading numbers slash like reports. Literally a whole chapter going like preliminary design for Red Coast monitoring and search system still classified. 2. Preliminary design for Red Coast transmitter still classified. 3. Preliminary. Are you kidding me? What is this? Is this normal for science fiction? It's my first science fiction book. I don't like this chapter because there's like 3 different settings in this whole book, so it's just like jumping between all of them. I just need to reread it, I think. It's a little bit like I wanted to go for like a brisk, nice walk. Just didn't happen. Also, when I see a book that's like 14 hours, I take that as a challenge. It's like 55% right now. This morning was like 5%.
Yeah, no, not much has been listened to anymore. I think Big Brain Energies has left me for the day, so I've switched on to my favorite show. Sometimes I stumble upon and I just giggle at like compilations of Trixie and Katya. So that's what I'm gonna do to you as well. I will see you tomorrow for the continuation of the vlog. I'm gonna chill. I have some chips that I need to get to, and I have my my drag queens watching shows. Good morning, good morning. It's not morning, it's already 1 p.m. and I'm going to the gym now. I'm having my second cup of coffee and then I'm leaving after this. After this little bit, I'm going to the gym finally after a huge break. This is very heavy to hold. I'm so out of practice for working out, it's crazy.
Workout was good. By good, I mean I need to ice my lower back now. It's not funny. I didn't do that much. I didn't film my Bulgarian split squats that I did with a teeny tiny bit of weight, but I think the whole like lack of core engagement for the past 2 weeks, it's hard to find my mind muscle body connection. And then I did my shoulder rehab exercise as well, which I was given some feedback on that, so I think it's progressing a little bit more. But now I really need some food and some icing on my lower back. So ridiculous. This is how much this book that I don't understand keeping me in the chokehold reading with this dim little light, with my cup of tea, with my nacho chips here, with the book at chapter 22. I'm listening to it at the same time. Sorry for being so much in your face, but I'm listening to it at the same time. Instead of watching Netflix or whatever, it's research, trying to understand what the hell they're talking about. We're in a video game, and then we're in the past, and then there's an investigation. No characters are doing anything, like not talking about their feelings at any point whatsoever. I want to scream from this book. I go on the walk, normally with my audiobook. With this book, I get nothing. No retention here from this book, because I look at the shop and then poof, and 3 concepts has been already explained and I missed everything and I have to go back. Or am I supposed to just be a little bit confused? I think what this book is could be it. I don't know. Look at my cute sticker. This is my little bookmark. People in the comments like, who's gonna tell her? Who's gonna tell her? And I went to the Reddit and I was like, the 3-body problem, book boring. And people are like, yes, it is. This is not for me. And other people were like, no, actually, it got exciting in the last 100 pages. And the second book in the series, the next one from this is the first one, it was so worth it to read the first one, to go to the second one. Do I look alright? Yeah, the hair is dead. Oh, I did it. I finished it today on my way to the gym. I have a few things to say. First of all, headache. I could have went into a slump and like read it for the next 3 months, but I pushed myself and I concluded this reading experience in a few short days. So it wasn't like even a full week, which is good. I think you need to kind of power through chapters 16/21 and chapters like 32, 33, 34. I've only read science fiction Brave New World by Aldous Huxley, but that one was very much about the experience of, I think, 2 people. I don't remember very well, but one for sure, like the main character, and I think there was another one. And it was kind of more about the experience in this new reality, the personal experience. Here, on the other hand, there is mainly a plot that we're just discovering more information about what the hell is going on, because it's all very confusing. I did like some things about it. I like the scale on which all of the plot kind of happened. I like the intention and kind of the vibe of thinking about bigger issues than just your life, and how are we treating nature and how we are treating animals on our planet. Yay to me finishing it. I am tempted to go read the second one because many people on the internet said that the second one, called The Dark Forest, is good. But I don't know if I'm ready for another sci-fi for 14 hours or so. I've already started another Deborah Levy book because I read August Blue recently and I really enjoyed it. It was like a 5-star for me. So I just started The Position of Spoons on audio and I'm really enjoying it. It just feels like a very good and witty and smart friend is telling you very good stories, is how it feels, this book. Like, it's just such a contrast. I really don't want to, I really felt like going into something more familiar territory after this. But anyway, I'm happy I tried. I should try some. I have this other one that I showed you in the beginning of the video, the Vicious one. I'm gonna do this one also, but I'm gonna just mix it up a little bit with something pleasurable for myself first. Here's to my reading / going to the parks vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you in the next one.